time to work on the head of our doll. You have a rounded velour and you have the wooden bead. And if your wooden bead is a little bit larger than the size I suggested, this piece of velour should still stretch enough to get it on there. You want the velour to be tight on your doll's head, so place it into the wrong side of the velour, stretch it a little bit towards the back, and then get your trusty corsage pin, and you're going to pin through the hole from top to bottom, and that will help you hold this in place just a little bit better. You might need to adjust it a couple of times to get it, and also to not stab yourself with the corsage pin. But get the face part as tightly pulled as you can. And then it's time to get the needle and thread. If you need to readjust it, make it extra smooth, go ahead and do that. The stitches on this aren't going to show either. They're going to wind up under her hair. So you can make fairly large stitches with whatever color thread you have. Just make sure that you have it either a heavier thread or doubled thread so that you can pull it tightly together. That's going to enhance the face of your doll. And when you've done all of your stitching and pulling it together, this is what it's going to look like. Then go to the bottom after you've taken the pin out, make just a tiny little snip at the hole, and it's time to put the neck piece into the bead. You want the seam to be at the back of the head, and you'll probably just have to squiggle this in a little bit, and it should fit in there nicely and tightly. Once that is done, you're ready to start painting the face. And I have kept the face on this very, very simple. Really, it's just 3 dots in a triangle. You can use a very small paintbrush. This is a micro dot brush. I think it was probably in the rubber stamping supplies when I purchased it. Or you can use a skewer or just about anything that will let you make a nice circle, a nice dot, basically. So again, it's 3 dots. I'd suggest you practice it a few times. You might want to practice it on some velour. It's 3 dots, 2 black dots and a red dot. If you're working on darker velour, you may want to go with a white accent. If you're going to do that, do the white dot first, let it dry, then put the dark color over it. And there is the face for your doll. Let it dry.